Welcome back. You're here, I'm here. As promised, the 7-inch box is here. There's about 30 to maybe 35 in here. It's probably just over 2/3. There's some more in storage up in Auckland, but these are the ones I have down with me in the apartment. This video is a request from Alan StaticTraveller, who has been around for I suppose a couple of months making videos now. He just put up a recent one on psychedelic 45s, which I will check out very soon, maybe even after this video. But yeah, I've made a similar video maybe a couple of years ago. But yeah, these are all, I would say 95% of these are New Zealand 7-inches. I figure if I'm going to pick up 7s, the thing is, a lot of the New Zealand stuff I'd like from local bands, I just put out on 7s because it's too expensive or they can't afford to put things out. So yeah, a lot of New Zealand music, especially locally here in Wellington, gets put out on 7. So that's stuff I pick up for that because you can't get it in any other way unless you want to stream it on Bandcamp or something like that. So supports the artist. But yeah, for a long time I wasn't really into the idea of 7s. Especially when they were only, if they're available on an album, and the album's great, I would, get the album instead. But these are generally, mostly all things you can only get available as a 7-inch. So, because these are short videos and there's so many to get through, I won't talk too quickly on them. This is a new release, so it just came out a couple of weeks ago. And the album's called Eternity by Maxine Funker. There's the name there. If you can see that, it's upside down, isn't it? This is like a really, really beautiful, gorgeous lo-fi folk 7-inch. She's an amazing talent, and I'm a big fan. Kind of like a cult following thing as well. Really big in Europe. Yeah. So these are also two I picked up not too long ago. Stress Ghetto is a Newtown, which is just about 5-10 minutes up the road walk from me. Newtown punk band. This is a split inch with Sick Old Man. I really enjoy this. I thought I'd support the artist and take a risk, and yeah, it's I guess hardcore punk. Good fun. Same with these guys, Master Blaster, but these guys are from Auckland. Really driving. This sounds really killer. Again. Yeah, cool. Kraus is an experimental, noisy, New Zealand artist. Really cool guy. Met him a couple of weeks ago. Had a good chat. That was a lot of fun. This is his new release from this year. It just really distorted electronics and noisy stuff. Well worth a listen. Kraus and the Center Negative. This is probably a non-New Zealand one. Orgasm as Addict. Now, since I was, studying graphic design and into music and stuff, this cover had always just stuck out to me like a sore thumb. Within reason. This is it's an absolutely iconic album cover, and of course the song's great too. So this is probably one of the exceptions where it's not New Zealand and it's available. I've got it already on a full album, but. Yeah, I was really happy to find a super cheap, minty copy of this, an original UK pressing not so long ago. Orgasm Addict. Gianmarco Liguri, Pentabeat Instrumental. So, geez, I need to speed this up. He's the guy, behind Dugga 3. Really good. It almost sounds like a 70s jazzy soundtrack. Really groovy, really funky. Features some New Zealand musicians. Awesome stuff. I like that. A really gorgeous... I talked about this a long time ago. Shout out to Sean. I need to see you soon, man, who recommended this to me a long time ago. This is... What are they called again? Transalpine Express, I thought so. Wellington Jazz. Really gorgeous, really nice. I'm going to play this, actually, I think. Yeah, I'll play it later. King Loser... legendary surfy, noisy punk rockabilly garage New Zealand band. Here on Flying Nun. I saw them last year and one of the members passed away recently, so they're no more. Shoes is High. This is a really underground Wellington, really rhythmic post-punk band. This recently got reissued on Expressway on Silk Breeze, which put out a lot of experimental stuff in the US. Shoes is High. Yeah, you can get the reissue of this really cheaply online. Very cool. I like it a lot. Very abrasive. This artwork is amazing, isn't it? Done by David Mitchell. Dead Dog and Pork Chalmers on Expressway. Very cool. This is Dimmer Crystallo, just a really good. This is a nostalgic rock song. Massive sounding guitars on it. Crystallated by Dimmer. So this is one of those songs that you can play anywhere. This is a very weird, super private pressed handmade thing. I don't know anything about this. I still don't. This was given to me by a very good friend, a bit of a local legend here, a bit of a digger who passed away recently, which really sucks. I still feel gutted because he was a really close mate of mine. Took me out around Wellington when I first arrived here and spent some really quality time. Gave me some records really cheap and just really welcomed me back into the country, into the record scene here and stuff. And yeah, anyway. He handed me that. It's very weird. I don't recommend it, but I'm keeping it. 3D's Beautiful Things. This is one of those songs that could have been on the rock student radio in the USA. Probably was in the mid-90s. Really catchy, really jangly. 3D's Beautiful Things. Now we're getting into some weird stuff. This is probably one of my favourite 7-inches by Alistair Galbraith, Gaudy Light. Check out the track As in a Blender. It's on Spotify. And let me know what you think. Hazelwood Gun. So this is the guitar player from King Loser. Doing, just scuzzy surf guitar rock. Good fun. Phoenix Foundation, Wellington band covering Can for Record Store Day. Probably one of the more valuable ones in the collection. Tally Ho by The Clean, the Flying Nun release. Gift from Christian Mizzy a long time ago. Thank you, Christian. If you're watching this, I'm really looking forward to seeing you soon. Verlaine's Death and the Maiden. The Terminals. Basically, they sound like Joy Division. Chills. Sandra Bell, female post-punk. This is awesome. Very cool. Swerve. Maybe I won't do any talking from now on. Just some Alistair Galbraith. I'm actually going to play this one later as well. Alistair Galbraith with the Mountain Goats. You guys probably know the Mountain Goats. This is a really cool lo-fi recording. Intro version. Alistair Galbraith. Mike, this is yours. I need to send it to you. I'm really sorry. I'll get around to it. Pink Frost, that's the big hit. Yeah, you guys probably know this. Whoop. Chills, Dull Drums is a great little indie pop track. Alistair Galbraith, the last one. Cake Kitchen, Chills. Another one I really recommend, What's That Noise? Expressway Sampler. And this one here, released on Drag City, I Hear the Devil Calling Me. I just want to show you what could be one of my favourite record label designs, just in terms of typography. I Hear the Devil Calling Me. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. It's on the back. There we go. Very cool. Oh, this is not one. Swerve Driver, Surf Twang. This came in the original copy of Rays I found recently. Pin Group. Bruce Russell from the Dead Sea. Yeah, really interesting artist. Alright, we'll pull these out now, shall we? The 3D's Outer Space, with an amazing cover of Babies on Fire by Brian Eno. Noisy stuff, Sandoz Lab Technicians. This Kind of Punishment, Superior Viaduct reissue from a couple of years ago. Awesome, post-punk on Expressway. I love that cover. Also reissued, I think, on Silk Breeze. The Veils. I've talked about them before. The Veils, and the Veils. So there we go. 10 minutes. It's probably my longest short video yet. So there we go. That's generally them. That might mean not a lot to a lot of people, but it was a request. So there you go. Again, please check out Alan's channel, StaticTraveller. I'll post a link below. And see you all soon. Cheers. Bye.